The individual stopped. I got out and talked to him. I could smell the marijuana and see that he and his passenger were high as a kite.
That Port Charlotte man facing off with another guy accused of stealing from his home. And when he reportedly caught the guy trying to do it again, he says authorities were not much help. The suspect was allowed to go home. A few days later, though, he was arrested for an unrelated crime, and then he confessed to the burglary. Brent Hughes remains in jail tonight. He's charged with home burglary and grand theft. 4 in Your Corner's Deborah Souverain speaking with one of his victims who says these crimes could have been avoided. Deborah?
The items were stolen right here from this driveway. The homeowner tells me the next night he camped out here waiting for that suspect to show up, and he did. But when he called deputies, not much happened. And today we're finding out that same man was arrested for stealing from someone else. And now this homeowner is wondering why deputies didn't arrest him the first time. Surveillance cameras captured it all.
There's his truck parked right there. He'll be coming up in a minute.
A truck pulls up, and moments later, this guy steals a fishing rod and a bike. Each time Steve Lawrence sees the video, it brings back his anger.
I work hard for what little bit I have, and I hate like hell to have somebody steal it from me.
He called deputies and showed them the video. And the very next night, the same guy returned. But that time, Lawrence was waiting for him.
Came behind the boat, camera right there.
He followed the guy for 30 minutes, and when deputies caught up to the suspect, they questioned him but let him go, despite seeing this footage the night before.
With a side shot view, a beautiful side shot view of the individual 4 to 5 feet from the camera of an HD 1080 camera, high definition. They still didn't make the arrest.
Why exactly did they say that they weren't able to arrest him that night?
They didn't give any reason. You know, I was very disappointed, and I told them that, look, you've got a picture of him on your cell phones.
I called the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office and was told deputies didn't have enough probable cause to make the arrest that night. But just yesterday, deputies did arrest Brent Hughes for stealing from 2 other people. Crime Steve Lewis believes could have been prevented.
Thank God he's off the streets. I don't have to stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning again.
Steve says he installed those surveillance cameras because he felt as though he had to take matters into his own hands. But he tells me he's hoping that won't be the case much longer. Reporting in Port Charlotte, Deborah Souverain, Fox 4, in your corner.